Hey there, everybody. Sherm here, the Crazy Asian. Thought I'd show you this talk feature with ChatGPT. Good evening, ChatGPT. Wanted to be able to revisit the idea of being a community impactor and highlighting the great things that the community is going on. What I'm doing is I'm doing a video and I'm showing you on my cell phone and as an app and showing it to the video. And so you can use give a recap, maybe 1 minute long, being able to help get a viewer up to speed on what you and I spoke about a few days ago about being able to be an influencer in the Cypress, Houston, Texas area.
Absolutely. I'll be happy to help with that. So, just to recap in a nice, quick way for your viewers, what we talked about a few days ago was really how you, Sherm, can use your role in the community to highlight all the great things happening around Cyprus and Houston. So, you were positioning yourself as kind of a community impactor or a local influencer, just someone who's not only showcasing businesses and events, but really encouraging positivity, encouraging people to connect with each other, and basically just bringing a lot of light to what's happening locally. So that's the spirit of what we talked about, and I hope that helps frame it for your viewers.
That's perfect. And so, what I wanted to be able to emphasize then is what were some of the different strategies that we thought of utilizing from a medium perspective, whether it's Facebook Live, Instagram, Facebook. What were we kind of talking about there that we could kind of utilize?
Yeah, absolutely. So, one of the big things we chatted about was mixing up the platforms and really using each one for what it does best. For instance, we talked about doing some Facebook Live sessions because that lets you kind of jump in and interact with people in real time, maybe even interview local business owners on the fly. Then we talked about using Instagram, especially for stories and reels, because that's where you can put those little bite sized, fun, quick updates about what's happening around town. And then, of course, we mentioned Facebook in general for slightly more in depth posts, maybe those once a week highlight stories or those uplifting messages you want to share. So it's basically just a mix of those mediums: Facebook Live for real time engagement, Instagram for quick hits, and then Facebook for some of those more anchored community stories.
Now, do you remember how long you and I spoke last time about this topic? Because we dove into kind of finding these individuals, inviting them, the language to use, and also even down to now we're having the face to face conversation and what that would even look like, and what are some of the key questions I could ask, and also follow up questions. Do you have like an idea what the time was that we spoke about all those things?
It looks like I couldn't find the exact length of our previous conversation in the project files, but from what I recall, it was a pretty in depth chat, probably something like a good 20 to 30 minutes, because we really did get into those details of how to invite people, what kind of language to use, and how to hold those face to face conversations. So let's just say it was a pretty thorough chat.
Yeah, and I think from my recollection, 20 to 30 minutes sounds pretty accurate. So what's amazing here is from an AI tool chat, you're able to keep, number one, a recall of what occurred, but more importantly, you're able to really strategize with me the right way to approach something like this and really be impactful in the approach and really kind of kick ideas around.
Absolutely. And I'm really glad it feels that way. It's definitely part of the fun. We can just pick up where we left off, bounce around these ideas, and figure out the best strategy for you to make that impact locally. So, yeah, I'm always here to help you keep that momentum going.
So I just wanted to show you that how the dialogue is able to flow. And then the cool thing about it then is here's all the text. Will it replace some jobs? I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more interested about what you and I could do to utilize this tool to be able to not only help yourself grow and develop, but able to help other people grow and develop, help other people connect, help people learn. So we're definitely moving from this information era because we do have everything available, internet, AI at our fingertips, but it's the utilization of that information in the most impactful way. So hopefully utilizing this, it helped, and I'm going to listen to it right now.